Hi everybody, this is Josh over at Our Tiny Homestead. This is going to be our first ever YouTube video, so thanks for taking the time to watch it. This is also going to be my first time on camera, so take it easy on me. Basically, we just wanted to share our journey with everybody. We wanted to show that it is possible for the, I don't want to say average, but it is possible for everybody to make this decision. To choose to live this way if they really want to. If you want to get out of the city, if you want to have your own space, if you want to create something, it is possible, and you don't have to be super wealthy to make it happen. You don't have to be a contractor. You don't have to know a contractor, have family members that know how to build, although that does help. It is possible to make your dream, if you have the dream of starting your own homestead, a reality. It is very hard. It's a very hard journey, to be sure, but we wanted to share ours, and hopefully we can provide some inspiration, and we can maybe learn from you along the way as well. This is, again, our first video. We, as you can see behind me, are already a little established. We wanted to create these videos and share our story. So now that we are settled in, we are moved into the property, we've had a lot of requests for videos and walkthroughs, and we just started our new Facebook page, and I'm a member of the Shed to House group, and I just posted a few random photos of the inside of our home and the design and the layout that we have going on, and the response was just amazing. Basically today I'm just going to give you a general outside tour. I may bop inside to a couple of the buildings. We have 3 buildings total. All of the buildings were purchased from a company called Weather King, built by the Mennonites. It's the same as a lot of the different shed companies that you find out there. We really like the construction and the quality of these buildings, and so we went with those. Very competitive price plan, quality. The options that they had for our state where we are were really good for us, so that's who we went with. We again have 3 buildings. We have a workshop, we have our living area and kitchen and dining-ish area, and then we have our bedroom, master bathroom, closet, laundry. We are here on 20 acres in northern Arizona. We have 10 acres fenced in, and then we have another 10 acres adjacent to the west side that is not currently fenced in. Okay, so as you can see, I repositioned the camera to try to give you a better all-around view. We'll do close-ups and more different angles on the property, either later in other videos. But as you can see, you can see that we connected 2 buildings here behind me. This first building directly behind me is going to be the kitchen, living room, dining area, and we do have a half bath in there also. All 3 of the buildings are double lofted. We customized the lengths of the loft in the 2 live-in buildings, and then we left the lofts the way they come from the factory in the workshop because we wanted the full loft in there. So what we'll do is we will bop inside this building really quick, and I'll give you a quick scan of the interior there. You'll get an idea of the design and layout. Directly on the other side of this building, we have this building and then a breezeway, and it's covered as well. And then we go out this back door, through the breezeway, into our door into our bedroom. Okay, so here we are in the living area. Forgive the horrible acoustics. It's still kind of empty in here. We haven't got paintings up. We haven't got all the rugs that we want yet, and there's a little bit of an echo in here, so try to bear with me. As I said, outside we have the living area, we have our dining area. Those of you that live in a tiny home know that those can be one and the same. We have the custom kitchen that we had made with reclaimed soapstone, which had been sitting for I think like 14 years, and we kind of oiled it up and finished it up so that those are our countertops back there. Super proud of those. Then we have a half bath back there with the toilet and sink. We went 100% with our design. We came up with the layout, the design where we wanted to add rooms, where we wanted the walls, how we wanted the space to be. And it worked really well for us. We have right above the camera, above you is the loft that you can't see, which is a 10-foot loft, and that's our guest bed that's up there. Obviously the lofts are not very high, so it is a crawl space, but still comfortable enough for a guest to sleep if they would like to. We also have a pull-out couch, just in case. So we're going to hop over to the other building really quick, which is our bedroom. We'll go into detail shots, more close-ups, and more information on how we did things. We'll focus on the kitchen in one video, we'll focus on both of the bathrooms in the other video, we'll focus on the breezeway in another video, so on and so forth. So let's hop over to the other building. Alright, so here we are in our bedroom. It's a nice big bedroom, turned out really nice, we like the size of it. On my right, we have the master bath, which hopefully you can kind of see in there. I know it's a little bit dark, we lost the light. But again, we'll be doing videos focused on each area of the homestead, and we'll come back to some things. We'll talk about the plumbing and the interior finish work and all that stuff. But just wanted to give you a general idea of what we have going on. On my right, we have the master bathroom with a soaker tub, freestanding, and it's a full bath. And then on my left, we have our master closet, if you want to call it a master closet. It is a walk-in closet. And we also have a nice stackable washer and dryer in there as well. Everything is pretty much gas on the property. We do have a radiator heater that we plug in sometimes. If it does get cold, we're still going to be adding a potbelly stove in the other building. Lots of things will be changing over the next few months, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to flip the angle here really quick so you can see our sleeping arrangements and how much space we have. We are going to get a 4-poster storage bed, which makes a lot more sense for this space. I have the angle on the camera raised a little bit so that you can see the loft. That is actually my daughter's play space up there. We will be adding a safety railing and a collapsible ladder for her to get up there. So I'm going to flip the angle really quick and show you where we sleep. Alright, so here we have our bed. Super interesting part of the video. I just wanted to give you an idea of the space that we have here. So we have a good, I want to say a good 12 to 13 feet in between the end of the bed, probably around 12 feet in between the end of the bed and the entrances to the closet and bathroom. So it's a really spacious area. I wanted to just give you an idea because you can't really tell based on the camera angles that I'm using. Forgive my office setup here, it's a lot easier for me to work in here rather than waste the fuel and time to heat the actual workshop where my actual office is. So we will be having a 4-poster storage bed in here that'll help us with room in the closet. It'll clear up some space there. As well, it'll just look nicer. We're also doing a pallet accent wall behind the bed, behind the headboard, to make that look. Just to break it up a little bit, we have pallet walls in both of our bathrooms and an accent wall in our kitchen, which you might have seen in some of the photos, and you can see those photos on our tiny homestead on Facebook. And if you were following us in the Shed to House group, I also posted those photos there. It makes it look really nice and gives it more of the cabiny, rustic chic look that we were going for. So I'm going to bop outside and give you a quick little panorama of what we have going on out there. Alright, so take two on this shot. Right before this, you'll see, or you would have seen, the quick little panoramic shot that I did to show you what we have going on back here. You have my daughter's play area over there, which is still in progress. Back in the distance, you can see the barn right now. Hopefully, you can see it in this shot. That is not part of our living situation. That is actually going to be an asset. It's going to be part of our income here pretty soon, and I will explain that in another video. You can see where our septic system was installed. Still a lot of landscaping work to cover that up and make it look nice again. We do have a full length of the building 12 by 32 foot deck that's going to be completed here in the next month or so. Those doors are the side venting patio doors coming out of the bedroom that we were just in. Right after this cut, you're going to see a little flip of what we have going on behind the camera. We have a 5,050 gallon water tank, which is our water supply for right now. And then we have our workshop and generator house attached to the workshop that I was talking about earlier. I actually spend less now on our monthly water usage than I did living on the grid, which was a huge relief. So hall water is not bad. By hall water, it means you have water delivered to you and you have your tanks filled. A lot of mountain communities are familiar with this, and that's what we went with. Lots of different reasons, but that will be addressed in another video. Alright, so as you can see, up in northern Arizona and any mountain-ish community, we lose light really quick up here and it starts getting cold really fast. So I'm going to make this ending short and sweet. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. We're super excited to share our story, but for right now, I hope you liked our first video. I will be getting more and more comfortable as time goes by, I'm sure, and I'm going to have bullet lists and subject points for each video. And again, we're taking suggestions on those. So for next week's video, if you would like to go to our Facebook page and either message us or comment on our timeline and let us know what subjects you would like us to talk about in our second video, I will be taking suggestions. Thanks again. Again, this is Josh from the Tiny Homestead, and I will see you guys soon.